What's up, Rooks? Welcome back to All the Castles, the show where we visit all the castles in the UK. Today we're here at Bolling Hall. Not Bollinger, Bolling Hall. Anyway, basically, today we're at one of our more substantial castles, and we're filming not one brick wall, but several. So, let's get on with it.
Hello, welcome to Bolling Hall. This counts as a castle by virtue of this 13th century Peel Tower, although there's not universal agreement on that. Some people doubt it because Peel Towers are not a common feature in West Yorkshire. To me, that doesn't really prove that this isn't one, but there's no doubting it is a medieval structure, and the rest of the hall was added later. Bolling Hall is first mentioned in the Domesday Book as being owned by Cindy, which is like a Viking name, but it soon came into the possession of the De Lacys and then went over to the Bollings and then passed over by marriage to the Tempests. It was eventually bought by the council in 1912, who opened it as a museum. I don't know whether they'll let us film inside, but fingers crossed. But it's certainly well worth a visit.
My eye had that it looks to be like it looks as if it's had restorative brickwork, because they're not in the year and a bit we've been doing the series.
Yeah, that top window doesn't look medieval, does it?
Also, just the colour of the bricks, the sort of beige colour.
It might just mean it's been cleaned there. Hello, we're on the back of the Peel Tower here. You can see there's a guardrobe jutting out here, and there's also a bricked up doorway now. 1631, I think. It's a bit faded on the right hand side.
Yeah.
When the council took over the property, they pulled down some ramshackle stables that had been built along here, and they found, as they tore down one wall, this lovely stretch of medieval wall, which of course they left intact. You can see a nice little doorway there, and there's a big door arch there, and a lovely little window here.
With a quick thank you to Bradford Council and the person running the desk for allowing us to film in here. As you can tell by the looks of the building that we're in.
We are at the bottom of the Peel Tower here, but this is more like...
it's more like a kitchen.
Yeah, it's I think 17th century by the looks of things.
You've got your pots, pans, you've got your fancy stove there, your meat and everything, your little pots for collecting water and everything. It's a 10th century helmet, so this is what they would have worn about 1,000 years ago now. Coming up for it anyway.
Now the helmets and the pictures reflect the 17th century history of the hall. This was a royalist stronghold where the landowner took the side of Charles I in the English Civil War, and you can see some of the old helmets from that time.
Also, is that an old globe?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like, there's no countries on it, so you can't really tell what's going on there. Okay, so here we have definitely the most nightmarish thing in the whole of the hall.
Yeah, this is a parlour, again 17th century furnishings. Yeah, this room is dedicated to the English Civil War. Different artefacts.
This is the
Right.
It's a death
okay.
mask. So we're looking
Yeah,
at...
this is Oliver Cromwell's death mask.
So that means we're basically seeing the face of Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah.
Wait, Oliver Cromwell was bald?
Well, he might have been by that time, I'm not sure.
Old piece of armour and this is a reenactment of some war.
Yeah, it says Oddwelton Moor. I'm not sure how near that is to here. Presumably that is the nearest local skirmish. Hello, we're moving on a century here into the Georgian period. This is a Georgian drawing room.
What's a drawing room?
Where people came to sit after dinner, if you like, a living room. So it's got a library, an old keyboard.
But you move on into this room and I'm sure Dad can tell you what's in there.
This is the Georgian dining room with some realistic looking scones and a less realistic looking dog.
Kind of cute though.
We're here in the main hall now, where the tables, the big dining table was. There's a gallery up above, which is quite nice. And you've also got a board here telling you about Mary Sykes, the Witch of Bowling. Bolling Hall does make quite a bit about its supernatural connections. They have ghost hunt sessions here, so yeah, that's another dimension to a visit.
Oh, a hagstone.
Well, this is
Oh,
what they call
you can work it out.
the red coach room, and this is an original Chippendale bed, and this is actually recreating a room from Harewood House, which is about 5 miles away from here, I guess, in Leeds. But
Looking nice.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind staying a night in it.
I think the red is a bit overpowering. I don't think you really need telling that this is a nursery. Lovely little doll's house and rocking horse.
Yeah.
And, nice old grand piano. We're here in the ghost room because this is where, according to the legend, the Earl of Newcastle saw a ghost, and that dissuaded him from committing genocide against the people of Bradford when the royalists took the town during the English Civil War. So hopefully we're going to be able to put some appropriate effects on this part of the video.
So, you know, it's a pretty respectable ghost if he stopped a genocide from happening.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like Bradford. They don't deserve to die.
Back in the Peel Tower part of the building, and this is the guardrobe from the inside. You can see the hole where people had to do their business, and I must say the smell seems to have lingered. You wouldn't want to stop in here too long.
Yeah, smells. Ugh. The smell of old rotting shit. And quite frankly, the creepiest thing in here is just the collection of dolls. Like, look at that. It's horrifying. I swear down, I'm going back home from Bradford. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna be getting sleep paralysis.
This is a genuine 17th century bed, but it's not from Bolling Hall originally. It was moved from another old hall, Horton Old Hall, which unfortunately was demolished in the 1960s, but managed to bring the bed over here.
Okay, time to move down. Don't forget that whilst you're in the building, just be careful going downstairs. You know, we care about our audience and hate to see one of you crack your head open. That's not very fun. So, here we have a bed. quite a few old helmets, 1300s. This one's a 14th century knight. This is
this is the topmost room of the Peel Tower. So this is dedicated to the medieval period. Robert Bolling supported the Lancastrians in the Civil War and had the hall confiscated by Edward IV afterwards, but eventually he got it back, partly due to the intercession of Edward's brother, Richard of Gloucester, later Richard III, of course, who ruled the north for him and interceded for Robert Bolling, and so it came back to the Bollings.
So here we have a side chamber. Gives you a very, very restricted view to outside. Seems to be some piece of paper in there. It's not very big, so if you're claustrophobic, I won't come inside.
Yeah, there's presumably there's a little staircase here, so presumably you can still get to the top of the tower, but unfortunately it's not open to the public. Like every other council in the country, Bradford is pretty cash strapped, so it's a good idea to make a donation. Certainly worth a look round here, and it is free admission, so I'm more than happy to make a donation.
Yeah, Rooks, thanks for watching today's video. Of course, we actually highly recommend that you come and have a look around for yourself. If you're a YouTuber just like us, they will allow you to film as long as it's for non-commercial reasons, and please actually donate to them. I will say that. It's very impressive how they've kept hundreds of years of history completely intact. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
I thought you were doing it.
Oh, right, the camera's on. Anyway, just